Hey strangers, happy Saturday. First I wanted to say thank you guys for all of the advice that you've given me about how to deal with the negativity. For the most part, things are actually going pretty well for most of the people that I know. And now that we're kind of to the end of the trimester, things are settling down for most of them and starting to pick up for me. But I'll get through it pretty soon. And in another 2 weeks, I think it's spring break for me, so that's going to be really nice. Let's see, so Micah asked a question about organization. How do we organize things? I don't have any folders with funny names like Petey does. But I used to organize things really well, both physical things and kind of aspects and areas of my life really, really well. I was kind of a compartmentalizer, and not in a good way. I had work life and personal life and hobby life, and none of those things would really intersect. And it was kind of the same with my space at home or at work or wherever it was I was inhabiting. So I would, have little areas for this, that, and the other. And I came to realize that that was not a very healthy way for me to live psychologically. The past couple of years, I've been breaking down some of those boundaries and some of those compartments that I've been putting things in. So organizationally, I don't have so much of a process anymore. If I don't see something, I tend to put it out of my mind pretty easily, which is not a good thing. So I have lots of piles of things, but I like for things to look neat. So if you see my classroom, or if you see my room, or in any of the places that you've seen in these videos, on the surface they look really lovely. Open a door or a cabinet or a drawer or something, and you will find things might look very different. And that kind of describes me. On the surface, I look very calm and cool and collected, and underneath, I'm probably just one of the most haphazard, slipshod people that you'll ever meet. Most of the people that know me well know that I am a complete scatterbrain and have about 50 different things going on at once, and my mind is just a big pile of stuff. So yeah, that's me. But that got me thinking about compartmentalizing and putting things in places, and that led me to think about a conversation that I had with a really good friend of mine over lunch yesterday, where we were talking about different aspects of life, and aspects of my life that I hadn't necessarily revealed to him or to other people before. And that got me thinking about an old question I think that Micah brought up in his video this week, which is why things are the way they are. When I think about particularly aspects of my life, things that have happened to me over the years, both good and bad, I think things are the way they are because they need to be to get us to a particular place and a particular point in time where we are needed precisely for the very things that have happened to us. So things are the way they are because sometime from now they need to be different, and they need us to be a particular way so that we can help somebody else, or we can be in just the right place to do a particular thing. Maybe that's a little too trusting in the ways of the universe. Maybe that's thinking too much that God has a hand in every little aspect of every little thing that we do. But for me to to think otherwise, to think that that so much of the reason why things are the way they are is because there is no reason and there is no purpose, to me seems so sad and just very, I don't know, I don't think I could live like that. I don't think I could live thinking that I had experienced such things as I have, and other people experiencing things that they have, and there not be a reason for that, that it was all just random and spiteful of the universe. I don't like to think like that. So yeah. And that leads me to, I guess, my question for you guys. Last Wednesday, so the 13th, I think, was Ash Wednesday. Beginning of Lent, we had a big thing at school with an Ash Wednesday service, and that got me thinking about, giving things up for Lent. I gave up buying things that aren't necessities for Lent. So I am down to food and gasoline until Easter, which so far has been working out okay. Had to get my mom something for Valentine's Day, but other than that, I did pretty good. So I was wondering what you guys gave up for Lent. If you celebrate Lent, or if you think about intentional living or simplified living, what are things that you've given up either for Lent or for other reasons, and how's that going for you? So yeah, happy weekend. I hope you guys get some relaxation in. I know I'm desperately going to try to, as I grade exams and projects and everything else that I have to have prepared for Monday. But yeah, take it easy, strangers.